I.N.D.I.A. has gone into a meltdown. They seem to have wilted, almost wilted over the last 12 hours, as source-based information says that the Modi government may bring a resolution to rename India as Bharat in their upcoming suspense-filled special session of Parliament beginning the 18th of September. Now, those who've been rambling about their aching feet, the trouble they are having with their knees and joints through Bharat Toro Yatras, are sulking about the potential renaming of India as Bharat. Those who have been frazzled about the slogan Bharat Mata Ki Jai are scampering at the thought of a restoration of Bharat to its true ancient identity. And this restoration has sent the entire I.N.D.I.A. block into a complete hapless tizzy. Now, this is a restoration, ladies and gentlemen, because India as a coinage is not innate to our land. It has Greek transliterations linked to Persian derivatives, all of which were conveniently popularized by the British. So this name has British antecedents, as opposed to Bharat, which comes from the Sanskrit word Bharata, dating back to the Puranas more than 2,000 years ago. We have always been Bharat. Whether the government actually makes this change official or not is immaterial, but we have always been Bharat. We will always be Bharat. When we say nation first on republic, it means Bharat first. So while some are typically frantically pacing about saying this is some RSS imposition, some are gasping about in their unsubstantiated hyperbole that the Modi government is tinkering with the constitution. How can you tinker with the constitution when the name has been Bharat? Some are sitting in quiet disbelief that their masterstroke of perhaps doing a rechristening ceremony for the erstwhile scam-ridden UPA era, it will all go in vain. Because with the reclaiming of Bharat's identity is a loud message to reclaim the world's greatest civilization. Reclaiming of Bharat's identity is a massive shift from the era of being queasy about our identity, underplaying who we are, underplaying our Bharatiyata, from underplaying it to wearing it on our sleeve. The reclaiming of Bharat's identity is the message that the only thing that will be eradicated in Naya Bharat is colonial thought. And there are people today I know who say that we must eradicate Hinduism. No, I say to them, we are not eradicating Hinduism. The only thing we are eradicating is the gulami of foreign powers. The slavish mentality that takes you to foreign capitals and say to foreign powers, come interfere in my country's soil. The slavish mentality that takes you to sign treaties without official sanction with countries like China and then keep them secret like all the other skeletons in your cupboard. Ladies and gentlemen, the reclaiming of Bharat, in my view, ladies and gentlemen, is a reclaiming of our civilization, of setting the terms, not of following the herd, of leading the pack, of not being servile for getting a spot on the table, of proudly projecting our Bharatiyata and not being apologetic for it. Debate 1 tonight, viewers. Simple hashtag tonight I have for you. Hashtag only Bharat. And when I say only Bharat, I mean only Bharat. There should be no other name. It conveys everything. Nation, nationalism, culture, civilizational heritage, everything. Debate number 2 tonight. Today, the I.N.D.I.A. alliance continues to be under pressure to explain how it can have a plan to eradicate Hinduism. That's debate number 2, and here are the headlines this Tuesday evening on the Debate Tonight. Sources say a resolution will be brought in the special session of Parliament to call India Bharat. The Vadra Congress raises objections to the G20 dinner invite from the President of the Republic of Bharat.
भारत और इंडिया को भी बांटने की क्या है जी? क्या जनता को समझ में नहीं आती है कि भारत और इंडिया क्या है? इसलिए मैं कहता हूं आप चिंता मत करिए, ये खोखलापन जो इनका है वो देश के सामने आया है, आगे भी आएगा।
The government takes on the I.N.D.I.A. alliance, asks what is the opposition's problem with the Bharat nomenclature. 262 signatories write to the Chief Justice of India over the Congress and its allies' Hindu hate speech demand action. Anger across the country to the insult to the Sanatan Dharma, to the plan to eradicate Hinduism, but leaders of the I.N.D.I.A. alliance try to water down the Hindu abuse. And UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath meets Prime Minister Modi to brief him on the Ram Mandir as the construction really gathers pace. Ladies and gentlemen, is the government planning to bring amendments in the constitution to officially call India as Bharat, to rename India as Bharat? Tonight, this issue is the biggest political talking point, with the BJP alleging that the I.N.D.I.A. alliance is against the ancient civilizational name of India. Ladies and gentlemen, we say only Bharat. Let's debate.
In 3 days from now, world leaders will arrive in India for the biggest global event. Invitations have gone out to world leaders for G20 dinner to be hosted by the President, an invitation that has triggered a political war. This invitation is from the President of Bharat. Leading to speculation is the upcoming special session of Parliament connected with it.
If you look at some examples, Rhodesia became Zimbabwe with a parliament resolution. In the case of Turkey, it was not even that. President Erdogan just announced that henceforth it would be Turkey, in fact, in a campaign speech. If you look at it, Article 1 of the Constitution says India, that is Bharat. But more interestingly, the Hindi version of the Constitution, which was actually signed by each member of the Constituent Assembly, only mentions Bharat. Nowhere it says India.
And this controversy comes just 3 days after Mohan Bhagwat's speech.
इंडिया शब्द का उपयोग करना छोड़ दे और भारत शब्द का उपयोग करना प्रारंभ करें। कभी-कभी अंग्रेजी जानने वालों के सामने हमें बोलना पड़ता है, तो भाषा के प्रभाव में इंडिया आ जाता है, तो उनको समझना चाहिए।
The opposition doesn't seem very impressed.
तो आप कह रहे हैं कि हम इंडिया शब्द को ही निकाल देंगे संविधान से, तो ये तो बाबा साहब डॉक्टर भीमराव अंबेडकर के द्वारा लिखे गए संविधान का भी अपमान है और उनका भी अपमान है।
तो इसलिए भाजपा आज इंडिया अलायंस गठन होने के बाद उनके मन के अंदर एक नई नफरत जाग चुकी है। 2014 से 2023 तक उनको इंडिया शब्द से कोई तकलीफ नहीं थी, लेकिन जब से इंडिया अलायंस गठित हुआ है तभी से उनको तकलीफ और उनके ये बात हजम नहीं हो रही कि इंडिया अलायंस को लोगों ने स्वीकार किया है, सम्मान किया है और इसकी प्रशंसा की है।
Why is the Congress opposing the usage of the word Bharat? Is that why Bharat Mata Ki Jai slogans are being censored at their party meetings?
डिजाइन नहीं तो और क्या है, केवल राजनीतिक लाभ उठाने के लिए ये हिंदू धर्म को नीचा दिखाना चाहते हैं, हिंदुओं को नीचा दिखाना चाहते हैं और बार बार भारत को नीचा दिखाना चाहते हैं, जो सबसे बड़ी दुर्भाग्य की बात है। आपको किसी नेता किसी दल के खिलाफ कहना हमें मंजूर है, आप कहिए नेता और दल के खिलाफ, लेकिन मेरे भारत का अपमान करोगे हमें स्वीकार नहीं।
The political debate aside, would a change in name be feasible? If yes, what would be the technicalities?
So Article 368, Shravan, provides for amendment to the Constitution in two ways for specific categories of amendments. One is amendment through a special majority in the Parliament itself, which is 2/3 of the membership of President voting and at least 50% of the entire House. When it's about the name of the country, unless out of a political courtesy the government of the day decides that okay fine, let's include the states also. Otherwise even that is not needed, but that's a provision. Article 368, two ways in which amendments can be made.
If a change is brought into effect, why should there be an opposition on going back to our civilizational name? Let's debate.
First, I'm joined by one of the country's foremost public intellectuals, editor of the Tughlaq magazine and chairman of the Vivekananda International Foundation, strategic thinker, and of course, very respected journalist, Mr. Gurumurthy, S. Gurumurthy, sir. We are Bharat. Our constitution says we are Bharat. The question is, why change the name now? What is achieved? Is there a symbolic intent behind this? Mr. Gurumurthy.
You see, this idea of Bharat is not the creation of the Constitution. It is the acceptance by the Constitution of the ancientness of our civilization. Airavatam Mahadevan, who is probably the greatest authority on Indus Valley scripts and seals, he has interpreted the Indus Valley seal as meaning Bharat. It connects us to the Indus Valley civilization. It connects us to the Bhagavat, Mahabharat, all the Puranas. They not only describe the name Bharat as Bharatavarsha, it also describes the geography of Bharat. All the Puranas. There is no country in the world whose geography and people have been defined thousands of years ago. It says in the north it is Himalayas, in the south it is the seas, in the west it is the Yavanas, and in the east it is Kiradas, and the geography that lies in between these four distinct borders is Bharatavarsha, and the people who reside in it are Bharatiyas. I don't think any country, any geography in the world has this kind of accurate description thousands of years ago about not only this country but also the people. And Brahmanda Purana describes that these people who reside here, they believe in karma and rebirth, and they are a mysterious people. Can anyone describe India better, that we are such mysteriously diverse people, and for 2,000, 3,000 years that continuity is there? That is what the Constitution incorporated when it added the word Bharat. You may ask why they didn't use the word Bharat exclusively. You know, those were the days when India was known throughout the world as India. And to bring Bharat and make the world understand would take years. Communication was not like what it is today. So they wanted to keep that popular known name along with the traditional civilizational name, thinking that one day our people will be able to adopt the civilizational name. Otherwise, they would have used only by India. Why did they add the civilizational identity? Because it was not immediately possible to use the civilizational identity. Because in those days, you know how difficult it is to communicate. Correct. That is why they perhaps retained the word India. Otherwise, it would have been only Bharat.
Now that this debate has started,
in the Constitution,
Now that this debate has started, Mr. Gurumurthy, allow me.
Yes.
Now this debate has started, one must be frank about the situation. And the leaders of the I.N.D.I.A. alliance should not take it personally. And I know this will be controversial, what I am about to say. But the construct India, the word India is a foreign name. It is a Greek-Persian name. The Persians referred to people who were living in the subcontinent, right? And they referred to the area as Sindhu. The Greeks took the name Hind from the Persians. The Persians called the area Hind and Sindhu. And then the British came in. It was before loosely translated as Indus. And then the British started referring to it as India. So the roots, the etymological roots of the word India are Persian, Greek and British. Bharat is Sanskrit. We have to decide now. Do we take a Greek, Persian, British construct of defining our name, or do we take a Bharatiya construct, a culturally Bharatiya construct of our name? I think that's the way I look at it. Am I overstating the case? Mr. Gurumurthy, what's your take?
Not at all. Not at all. See, the word India is at best a geographic description of people who wanted to identify
Correct.
how to go to India, what is India, which is the neighborhood of India. It is along the Indus
Right.
River, but it is not a civilizational name. That is why the Constitution had a geographic name along with the civilizational name. It is not that India was a civilizational name. It is no identity. That is why in the Constitution, signed by all the Constituent Assembly members, described India only as Bharat. So, to say that the idea of Bharat is something different is to be afraid of our civilization. And this Bharata Varsha
Well said,
is
sir.
something which everybody
That is the
talks.
point. People,
Whenever there is a
that is-
function,
that-
we say Bharata Varsha, Bharata Kande. This is in every house, in
yes,
every function, in every temple,
correct,
on every occasion.
correct. Yes. I think, first of all, I thank you for your time and for setting the context to this discussion, Mr. Gurumurthy. I will now proceed with a political debate on the subject, which I will keep you out of. But on behalf of all our viewers, thank you for sharing your thoughts on the subject. Mr. Gurumurthy, thank you very much for opening the debate.
Thank you.
Thank you,
so
sir.
much.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I'd like to now open up to debate. We are in a controversial subject here right now. Gaurav Bhatia is joining us. We have with us Mr. Rajagopalan, Vineet Goenka and Tushar Gupta as well in the studio. I have Reena Gupta and Romesh Sabarwal and Satyaprakash Mishra. And Anurag Bhadoria is also with us on the debate. Now, my point is that we must not take this
जुड़ेगा भारत,
personally.
जीतेगा इंडिया.
The Constitution. What,
जीतेगा
one minute.
भारत,
Can I not,
जीतेगा इंडिया.
Bhadoria ji, it's a very serious.
जुड़ेगा भारत,
What did you say? क्या भारत?
जीतेगा
जुड़ेगा
इंडिया.
भारत जीतेगा इंडिया
जुड़ेगा भारत, जीतेगा इंडिया.
Day before yesterday also they
जुड़ेगा
spoiled the show,
भारत,
Arnab.
जीतेगा इंडिया.
Let them not do that.
भारतीय
Let us be
जनता
serious, I
पार्टी ने
say.
I
मेक
want
इन
to be
We
इंडिया,
should not have
डिजिटल
jokers.
इंडिया,
Then let him
स्किल
complete
इंडिया
his point, I'll
और
come
फिर
after
लोगों से कहेगा वोट फॉर इंडिया. इतने सारे इंडिया बनाए, हमने एक इंडिया बनाया तो भारतीय जनता पार्टी के पसीना छूट गए. उन्होंने इतने सारे इंडिया बनाए, डिजिटल इंडिया, मेक इन इंडिया, स्किल इंडिया और कहते थे वोट फॉर इंडिया.
भैया, ये serious
हम
discussion
विपक्ष
है,
ने
joke नहीं
एक
बनना
इंडिया
है.
बनाया.
जोकर नहीं बन जाओ.
छूट गए. सोचो आप, इसलिए कहते हैं जुड़ेगा भारत,
सीरियसली बात
जीतेगा
करो.
इंडिया.
इसका ये चिल्लाने का जरूरत नहीं
सोचो
है.
आप, ये भारतीय
भदौरिया जी, thank you very much.
Arnab, can I respond?
भदौरिया जी, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद.
चाहते हो आप देश की बेटियों के बारे में तो चुप हो जाते हो जब हाथरस
very,
की बेटी
very-
के साथ अन्याय होता है तब आप सीरियस क्यों नहीं होते हो? भारत माता की बेटी नहीं थी क्या? नहीं हम पूछना चाहते हैं मणिपुर में जब बेटी के साथ अन्याय हुआ तो क्या भारत माता की बेटी नहीं थी क्या? तब क्यों चुप थे आप?
Arnab, you must stop him. I say, otherwise we will walk out.
जब पहलवान
We don't want to be here.
Decimate him. Let
We
me
have not
conquer
come
him.
here to listen him.
He's waiting for it.
Joker.
इसलिए हमने
You
कहा
are a
कि
joker.
भारत जीतेगा इंडिया.
Mr. Rajagopalan, don't be angry, please.
No, he cannot
I'm just
derail
saying,
our conversation.
I'm just saying that we are having
We are
a
very
serious
serious.
discussion.
We want to
Mr.
discuss on
Rajagopalan,
serious.
yes, we are going to have a serious discussion. May I please invite therefore one versus one? I would like to bring in first Reena and Gaurav Bhatia, and so that we can have a structured discussion on the subject. Reena, opening.
Arnab, let me
भदौरिया
first
जी,
respond
please.
to Arnab Bhadoria, then you
भदौरिया
can
जी,
invite
आपने
anybody
डिबेट
you
ओपन
want.
किया. अभी आप प्लीज अपने आप को
when you
रिस्ट्रेन
take a
कीजिए.
counter view, it
Thank
is
you,
only
thank
fair
you.
that you
Please, thank you,
invite a
भदौरिया जी. You
BJP
spoke first.
or a
You
person
spoke
who
first, भदौरिया जी. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. अब मैं आम आदमी पार्टी के रिप्रेजेंटेटिव को आमंत्रित कर रहा हूँ. Can I have Reena Gupta on one side and Gaurav Bhatia on the other, and we'll discuss it with some finesse.
Arnab, why do you do this?
Thank you,
when
sir.
you went to
Now the question
Anurag
being-
Bhadoria and you gave
No,
him
question
time,
being-
you should take a rebuttal first. Arnab, I have a problem. No, I oppose. I oppose this.
Why
manner
Gaurav
of
Bhatia?
conducting
One-
the
one-
debate.
one-
Is
one-
Gaurav Bhatia
Anurag
scared of me or
Bhadoria.
what?
Okay, one minute.
Gaurav Bhatia, you're not ready to face me or what?
Reena,
be
I will
quiet.
give
अगर
equal
आप
time
चाहते हैं
on
तो
both
बताइए,
sides
Nobody is
today.
scared of
I have
your-
one minute. Reena,
No,
cooperate with me and
what
so
is
much
he
Gaurav
saying?
Bhatia. Thank you.
What is he saying?
We will all have equal time on the
You
debate.
cannot face me or what?
Reena, we don't need to flare up. I'm requesting. Thank you very much. You made your point, Reena. Well
No,
said.
I did not.
Now,
make
my point is,
I have to get my time to make
I
my
will
point.
give you your
No,
time.
let me begin, Arnab.
Okay, make your
I
point,
made
then
the
I'll
effort
take it
to come
from
to the
there.
studio. Gaurav Bhatia.
But I have a question to ask. You're making an opening remark without a question.
Yes, please
And I'm
ask- please
requesting
ask
you,
the
Gaurav
question.
and Reena, to allow me to at least ask the first question to both of you. First Reena, then Gaurav. It's a structured
Arnab,
debate. Now, my point is, I don't know.
Why first?
Gaurav,
Aam Aadmi Party,
one minute.
the
You will have your
party
full
up?
time.
Why would they go
God, there
first?
is
Give
no
me a
first
reason.
or second, yeah.
No,
There
I'm
is
asking you,
Gaurav,
you went
I am
to the
giving equal
Samajwadi
turn
Party.
because it is my decision as an anchor
there is no
to ask two
certificate.
contrary
Arnab,
questions
I'm
to the
asking
other
you.
side.
You
Please,
went
please,
to
please let me
Samajwadi
ask my
Party.
question
Why
and
don't
then
you
respond.
Come to the BJP. I asked
I
you.
didn't go
let
to
the
him.
anchor
I
go
didn't go to him. He decided on his own, Gaurav.
Samajwadi Party.
One minute, please.
यहाँ
One
पे भी
minute.
तानाशाही
No,
शुरू
one
कर दी।
minute.
गौरव
Gaurav,
भाटिया शांत होके बैठिए।
one minute. The question being very specifically, Part 1, Article 1 of the Indian Constitution deals with the name and territory of our country. It says India, that is Bharat, shall be a union of states. Opening of the Constitution basically says that the name of our country is Bharat. The innate name is Bharat. It is not India. The innate name of the country, Reena, is Bharat, not India. You should
Arnab-
know this. You should read the Constitution and know this. Yes, Reena.
Arnab, do you believe in the Constitution? Do you believe in Baba Sahib Ambedkar or not?
Do you believe in line 1, part 1, article
Yes.
1?
Do you believe in that?
I believe
the
in it.
Article 1
It says the
very
name is
clearly
Bharat.
says
The name is
India,
Bharat.
that is Bharat, shall be a union of states.
That is Bharat means what?
India, that is Bharat. It has
Bharat.
both.
No,
it
no,
has
no, no,
both.
no.
India, that is Bharat. It has both.
No, no.
और ये संघी लोग जो गद्दार लोग हैं जिन्होंने अंग्रेजों के तलवे चाटे 52 साल तक इन्होंने झंडा नहीं फहराया, ये हमें देशभक्ति सिखाएंगे, ये बताएंगे संविधान क्या है, भारत क्या है, इंडिया क्या है।
What is the
हर
problem
समय
with Bharat?
सिर्फ इन्होंने
Okay,
देश
now-
को
now-
बांटने की
now-
कोशिश
now
करी
he's responding to
है
it.
और
Thank
आज
you,
भी
Reena.
देश
Thank you,
को
Reena.
बांटने की कोशिश कर रहे
Thank you, thank you.
हैं। जब चंद्रयान
No, I'm allowing the other intervention. No, I allow the
You want us to
intervention.
listen
Gaurav,
to
no,
all
after
this
that I'll get back to you. Thank you, Gaurav. Thank you, Reena, for cooperating with me. Gaurav is responding, and you will both listen to each other.
नाम में इंडिया नहीं है
Thank you,
क्या?
Reena.
IIT के नाम
Thank-
में इंडिया नहीं है
okay,
क्या?
yeah.
प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ इंडिया के नाम में इंडिया नहीं है क्या?
Okay.
किसमें इंडिया नहीं है? सब में इंडिया
Why
है,
is
हम में
okay,
इंडिया है,
thank-
भारत माँ में इंडिया है।
Okay, thank
इनको
you.
बोलिए इस तरह से ये देश को बांट नहीं सकते।
Reena-
इनके पास कोई मुद्दा नहीं बचा है तो सिर्फ देश को
इधर
बांटने
देखिए
की
ना, I'm
कोशिश
telling
कर
you
रहे
to-
हैं।
I'm telling you to
कभी
complete
धर्म
your
के नाम
answer.
पे, कभी जाति के नाम पे, और अब देश के नाम पे देश को
Now
बांटने की
the
कोशिश कर रहे हैं।
fact is here that okay, Gaurav is responding now.
Very sorry.
We shall listen and have a structured debate. Gaurav,
Yes.
go on. It's
Thank
your
you.
turn.
Arnab, first of all, what we need to know is name calling won't take you anywhere. You know, we all know
what Papi Aap stands for, but I will talk about the Constitution today. The viewers would be interested in knowing that. In English, the words are India, that is Bharat. But if you look at the Hindi version of the Constitution, it starts by saying Bharat Arthat India. Now the debate is not this that India is being replaced. The debate is this, that why is it that this Ghamandia gang hates the word Bharat so much? And I will tell you, you heard, Arnab, after the Mumbai Ghamandia meeting, that leaders started coming out. Can you ask her to be quiet? I will not participate.
Thank you. Directors.
भारत और इंडिया सेम है हमारे लिए.
Not fair.
Okay, can you? Okay, we now have. I am asking the producers to have Ramesh Sabarwal on the right, so I can have a structured debate. Now, gentlemen, Mr. Sabarwal, I know you have hot tempers today. Here the other side.
Can I make my point?
I am taking a view that the intrinsic name of the country is Bharat, and let's not get angry about that. मुझे तो यही सिखाया गया. मैंने तो केंद्रीय विद्यालय में पढ़ाई की है. मैंने तो केंद्रीय विद्यालय में पढ़ाई की है. नहीं, मैंने तो केंद्रीय विद्यालय में पढ़ाई की है. मुझे तो बताया जाता था कि भारत है देश का नाम.
भारत भी बोला जाता था.
भारत देश हमारा.
इंडिया भी बोला जाता था.
भारत माता की जय.
मोदी जी ओथ लेते रहे इंडिया की कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन.
इट इज नॉट इंडिया माता की जय. इट्स भारत माता.
दोनों नाम होने चाहिए.
इट इज नॉट इंडिया माता की जय. इट्स भारत माता की जय.
अब क्यों
भारत माता की जय
चेंज करने की बात करें? भारत माता की जय आप भी बोलते हैं.
Arnab, can I make my point?
Gaurav is completing and then we are extending the debate here.
This is very unfortunate,
Yes, it's a hot debate. Yeah.
Arnab, this is very unfortunate. You know, every time I try to make a point, these people will jump in. I will listen to them. They should listen to us and then counter with facts. So now, after the Mumbai Ghamandia meeting, what has happened? They are full of venom. They are spewing venom. We heard Udaydevi Stalin. He was saying Sanatan is like dengue and malaria.
Gaurav, you also say to the subject. Sabarwal ji, so sabar kijiye, Sabarwal ji. Sabar kijiye. Sabar from Sabarwal ji.
I am not changing the subject.
Sabarwal ji. Thank you.
I am not changing the subject. I am talking about, yes, I am talking about the Constitution. Article 1. Bharat is the name of the country. India, that is Bharat in Hindi. Bharat Arthat, India. Second, the Constituent Assembly debate. You must hear this. Govind Das, what did he say? I am reading a line quoting from the Constituent Assembly debate. He said this.
You have to let a person complete their point. I am requesting you now.
Yes. So, Govind Das, who was a member of the Constituent Assembly, said this, Arnab, we fought the battle of freedom under the leadership of Mahatma Gandhi by raising the slogan of Bharat Mata Ki Jai. It is a matter of pleasure that we are going to do a correct thing today. And then, Kallur Subbarao, he said, sir, I heartily support the name Bharat, which is ancient. The name Bharat is in Rig Veda. Oh Indra, all this progeny of Bharat, what does it show? These people have scant respect for the Constitution. I heard the Papiya Pravakta just now. If they believe in the Constitution, the Delhi Services Bill was passed on the floor of the House. It has become an act. Let Arvind Kejriwal say that he respects the Delhi Services Act.
I will let you
Third,
two verses
you know, Arnab, why do they hate Bharat so much?
I just have a tweet. I want to read out a tweet.
Arnab, the question
that has been put out by Sambit Patra. I need to break the news. Rina, 1 minute. Rina, the visit. I have a Tushar, have a look at that. What's on the screen? Rina, I need you to listen to. Tushar, you need to be quiet. That's a big story happening right before us. Please look at it. We have the BJP leaders tweeting a letter. Very significant moment. Can it zoom in a little bit, please? And I want everybody watching the debate this evening to see what's going on. History is being made, Mr. Sabarwal, right before our very eyes. Mr. Rajagopalan. And in this tweet, Sambit Patra has said, visit of the Prime Minister of Bharat. Visit of the Prime Minister of Bharat, Shri Narendra Modi, to Republic of Indonesia for the 20th ASEAN-India Summit and the 18th EAS Summit, September 7, 2023. This is official, ladies and gentlemen, and this is going across. It's getting very, very viral, and we must remember this is a significant moment in the history of our great nation. As we achieve superpowerdom, as structural changes are made in our country, as the Uniform Civil Code comes about, as very soon we will have one nation, one law. And we will have simultaneous elections, and maybe the women's reservation bill, as we move towards true greatness, it's being now almost being made official. Mr. Rajagopalan, what's the significance of that tweet?
This has got lot of importance, Arnab. The meaning is, on 18th of September 1949, it was Mr. Shyama Prasad Mukherjee who gave the name Bharat, and since then Constituent Assembly has started to say. That is why he has kept 18th September 2023 as a day to open the parliament, which incidentally is Vinayak Chaturthi. My understanding is, apart from that, it is Amrit Kal, Mr. Narendra Modi, who is going to have first say in Amrit Kal, having the Sengol in his hand, which was walking stick of Jawaharlal Nehru. At least Mr. Narendra Modi will have Sengol in his hand and take a oath that it is Bharat. That is the reason why Mr. Narendra Modi adopted RSS Bhagavat, RSS Mohan Bhagavat saying
Atal Bihari was
Bharat. 1 minute.
Atal Bihari ji ne bola India shining.
Reena ji, I would like to invite Satya Prakash ji. I would like to invite Satya Prakash ji. Satya Prakash ji and Vineet.
Digital India, wake up India, this India, that India. ये सब गुलामी के प्रतीक थे.
Change, Reena, you cannot speak over everyone. Reena, you cannot. Reena, listen. Reena, 1 minute.
अब जाते जब पता है कि इनका अस्तित्व खत्म होने जा रहा है,
आप इनको बोलिए ना. Ramesh ji, 1 minute. Out here on the debate, I need the windows fixed correctly, please. Thank you very much. I have Satya Prakash Mishra and Ramesh Sabarwal on the right. Aditi, please follow the instructions on this. Thank you very much. No, please be quiet. Let me bring some order into the debate. It's difficult otherwise.
English language
मैं आपको बता.
भारत से English language.
Ramesh Sabarwal.
language खत्म करो.
Ramesh Sabarwal.
मोदी जी को बोलो. Republic TV का English channel खत्म.
Ramesh Sabarwal ji. Ramesh Sabarwal ji.
दोनों नाम
जो हो रहा है आप excited क्यों हो रहे हैं? 1 minute please. 1 minute. Republic Bharat.
Republic Bharat.
Why did I?
Republic Bharat.
Why did Mr. Rajagopalan.
English language
There is so much of pain.
English language ban कर दो.
I am saying
भारत सबसे इतनी नफरत है तो राहुल गांधी ने भारत जोड़ो यात्रा क्यों निकाली? जो अर्नब आज तक कांग्रेसी आज तक कांग्रेसी they hate Bharat so much. Why did Rahul Gandhi name the यात्रा भारत जोड़ो यात्रा? ये तो
इंग्लिश खत्म कर दो. इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज खत्म कर दो. हम तो कह रहे हैं हिंदी बना दो पूरे भारत को. हम तो कह रहे हैं हिंदी लागू कर दो. इंग्लिश
इटालियन को खत्म कर दे. इटालियन को भारत जोड़ो यात्रा क्यों लिखा था बताइए?
पूरे वर्ल्ड को
Rahul Gandhi has been reading the Italian constitution.
Arnab,
I want to make a colonial baggage.
Sabarwal ji, आप मेरी बात सुनिए. हिम्मत है तो सुनिए आप. मैं आपको बताना चाहता हूं कि आपके ग्रेट जवाहरलाल नेहरू ने क्या किया. He tried to refer to Bharat in the past tense. Jawaharlal Nehru tried to refer to Bharat in the past tense. Jawaharlal Nehru said January 1927.
अरे भाई कुछ तो मानो.
January 1927.
क्या कर रहे हो? पूरा इतिहास खत्म कर रहे हो.
Mr. Sabarwal, 1927. I want to tell.
Why
January.
Arnab, ask
January
him, why did they oppose Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose statue? Why did they oppose Kartavya Path? When Rajpath was named as Kartavya Path?
तक तिरंगा क्यों नहीं फहराया? ये बताओ.
अरे भारत छोड़ो आंदोलन चलता था.
Bharat should not be recited. Why?
52 साल तक.
Okay, Reena and Satya on the right.
Game as Rajiv Gandhi played.
Everybody is very
to a very solid and conclusive point regarding
finish
India versus Bharat.
after he comes. I must also be listened to. No, I must be listened to.
Yeah.
No, Mr. Mishra and Gaurav. Mr. Mishra and Gaurav. Mr. Mishra.
has a problem.
नहीं मैं पूछता हूँ रिजल्ट.
Mr. Mishra.
अरे भाई मुझे तो अर्नब
Mr. Mishra. Anurag.
मुलायम सिंह यादव said.
ठीक है. अर्नब इंग्लिश में डिबेट करते हैं.
Anurag. 1 minute.
अर्नब आपकी
Anurag and Gaurav, please. Thank you.
आपको गुलामी का प्रतीक ना बोल दें कि ये आदमी इंग्लिश में डिबेट करता है. ये भी समस्या हो जाएगी। अरे अनब
आपको मैं बताना चाहता हूँ, आपने कभी सोचा कि मैंने रिपब्लिक इंडिया शुरू नहीं किया, रिपब्लिक भारत क्यों शुरू किया? Because I believe Bharat is the real name of the country. It is Bharat. I am saying it. The intrinsic and root name of the country is Bharat. India is a name with Greek and Persian roots. It is not an intrinsically Indian name.
गुलामी का पढ़ते हैं
Why
किसके
should
मतलब
Satyaprakash Mishra and Vineet, please. Satyaprakash Mishra and Vineet, please. I will. No. They have not spoken, so I'll come after you. One point. Mr. Mishra, I will give you more than uninterrupted 10 seconds, but first Vineet Mishra and Vineet Goenka. I'm confused now. Vineet Goenka.
No, it's good.
And Satyaprakash Mishra. See, Nehru said India was Bharat, the Holy Land. In 1927, in his writings, Nehru said India was Bharat, the Holy Land. Viewers, Nehru was an Anglophile. He identified more, to be honest, with York than Varanasi. It's a reality. So he said India was Bharat, the Holy Land. We say India is Bharat, the Holy Land. 96 years have passed. Don't make the same mistake that Nehru did, Satyaprakash Mishra. Please understand. It is a reawakening of our...
एक वाक्य में बोलता हूँ,
अच्छा, आप दोनों में.
मैं आपसे अनुरोध कर रहा हूँ, मतलब मैं तो...
जी.
See, Arnab, there are two parts which I wanted to put it to the audience. In Vishnu Puran 2.3.1, the definition of a nation which is on the north of the Great Ocean and the southern side of the Himalaya will be called as Bharat, and the sons of the soil, the citizens of the soils, will be called as Bharati. It's been mentioned. Now let me jump to the second part. Intellectually corrupt, bankrupt Nehru was, so he had submitted himself to the white supremacy. He had something which was hatred towards this nation, and so sir, let me complete. Sir, I heard Sabarwal ji. This is your bankruptcy, sir.
कहाँ थे आप लोग 47 से पहले? अरे शर्म करो, क्या बच्चों को बना रहे हो, क्या एजुकेशन दे रहे हो?
मुझे बड़ा अच्छा लगता है जब आप झल्लाते हैं, आपकी झल्लाने से मुझे बड़ा आराम मिलता है।
आप लोग कर क्या रहे हो?
साल में अपनी
पूरा देश को बर्बाद कर रहे हो।
एनसीसी में मैंने 11 सुना था सर, हम सब भारतीय हैं। सुनिए मेरी बात, दूसरी बात, ये जो मोहतरमा बोल रही है ना,
हम भारत के लोग नहीं,
बोल रही है,
पाकिस्तान के लोग हैं।
भारत माता की जो नहीं, हर
अरे आपका बात चाहिए,
हर शाखा में
एक मिनट बात
Arnab, I would like to come.
One minute.
भारत माता की जय।
इनको बात
लोगों के ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स पाकिस्तान से आए हैं, भेज दो उनको वापस।
देश को
सर, ये मेरी संस्कृति है, कि आप जब बकवास नहीं करते मैं सुनता हूं, और जब मैं पॉइंट करने की कोशिश कर रहा हूं तो आप
नेहरू जी को आप नेहरू जी को गाली दे रहे हो।
I think Vineet ji, only Vineet and Satyaprakash Mishra on air. Thank you very much. Only Vineet and Satyaprakash Mishra on air. Thank you. Only two people on air. Thank you. Only two people on air. No. Reena, let him speak. Let him speak. Will you stop? Let him speak.
Primarily, I'll tell you.
Thank you.
पार्टी के लिए बताओ ना, कौन सी पार्टी की
क्या फर्क पड़ता है? मैं भारतीय आपको क्या फर्क पड़ता है?
खुल के बोलो, प्रवक्ता
आप मेरी सेना से सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक के प्रूफ मांगते हो,
खुल के बोलो बीजेपी के हैं।
मैं भारतीय हूँ, आपको दिक्कत है उससे? आप नहीं है, अगर आप होती आपकी पार्टी सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक के प्रूफ नहीं मांगती। आपकी पार्टी ने सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक के प्रूफ मांगे कि नहीं? आपकी पार्टी ने सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक के आपकी पार्टी ने सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक के प्रूफ मांगे नहीं? चुप रहिए ड्रामेबाज, आपने सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक के प्रूफ मांगे नहीं? केजरीवाल ने मांगे क्या? नहीं, चुप रहिए ड्रामेबाज, आपने सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक के प्रूफ मांगे या नहीं? मांगे।
अरे अंग्रेजों से माफी मांगी कि
आप ड्रामेबाज हैं।
अंग्रेजों से माफी मांगी कि नहीं मांगी?
आपको देश से माफी मांगनी चाहिए। आपको देश से माफी चाहिए।
Satyaprakash Mishra.
Some Vishnu Puran. Let me come to and conclude everything related to this topic.
Only Vineet and Satyaprakash ji. Nobody else will speak. Only Vineet and Satyaprakash ji will speak right now. Only Vineet and Satyaprakash ji will speak. Only two windows on the screen. been. I'm telling you enough.
I am too much happy today. I am too much happy today that since the establishment of India as an alliance, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has scary and nightmares all the time. Yes. The man who first time came out, नाम रख लेने से इंडिया क्या होता है? Hold on.
Let him finish.
Hold on.
Gaurav will be on responding on the other side. Gaurav will respond on the other side.
Hold on.
Finish. Gaurav will respond. I'll come back. Gaurav on the left.
प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी खुद बोले तुष्टिकरण एंड क्विट इंडिया. उस दिन क्विट भारत नहीं समझ में आया. अब आता हूं मैं. Now come to the Constituent Assembly debate. 50-50. I must challenge. You would have never studied the India that is
only
Bharat.
Gaurav and Satyaprakash Mishra. Nobody else.
You studied in 1893 that the monk of India went to US in a very first assembly of the Dharma Sansada. What he called there. I am Nijah Paroveti Gadanam, Laghu Chetasam, Udar Chantanam, I belong to the nation that is India, which believes in equality of all religions and the tolerance idea he gave there. Now you are dividing India.
Okay, Satyaprakash Mishra, I'm coming in right now. I'm coming in.
You are afraid of India. You are afraid of real India. You are afraid of real Bharat.
I am coming in and a very major issue has broken up. And it is my Satyaprakash Mishra. Thank you. And now my question being, and stop the interruptions. And here we are only two people on the screen, Aditi. And Mr. Satyaprakash Mishra, I need to be allowed to make a point before I go to Gaurav Bhatia for a response. On this extremely charged debate, I say only Bharat.
Why do you have to
and
make
I
a
ask,
point? Let me rebut.
Did the name of Madras not change to Chennai? 1 minute.
Yes.
1 minute. Please, I want to ask everybody tonight a simple question. Did the name of Madras not change to Chennai? Was it not going back to our roots? Did 1 minute, sir. 1 minute. Please listen to me. Did Calcutta not become Kolkata under the CPM? Did Chennai not become, Madras not become Chennai under the DMK? Both decisions are not to be taken lightly. Similarly, sir, historically, did Persia not get its name changed to Iran? 1935, Persia became Iran for the exact same reason. March 21st, 1935, Reza Shah Pahlavi asked all foreign delegates to use the term Iran instead of Persia. That was a conscious decision to go back to the ancient ancestry and history and culture of Iran. Now, Turkey changed its name to Turkey. And Rahul Gandhi never says Turkey. Rahul Gandhi says Turkey. Rahul Gandhi never says Persia. Rahul Gandhi says Iran. But Rahul Gandhi has a problem. Rahul Gandhi doesn't say Sri Lanka. He says Ceylon. But Rahul Gandhi has a problem with Bharat. Rahul Gandhi doesn't say Burma.
What is this?
Yeah, you're losing the debate.
May I respond?
Yeah. Sir, let me tell you, we don't need our colonial rules. We don't need Siam changed its name to Thailand. Rhodesia became Zimbabwe and Burma became Myanmar. India can become Bharat. There is no big deal. Please don't oppose Bharat, sir. Please don't oppose Bharat. Sir, don't oppose Bharat anymore. Mr. Everyone on the screen. Don't oppose Bharat. Don't oppose. You are opposing Bharat. You are opposing Bharat. Everyone on you are opposing Bharat. You are opposing Bharat.
When we say we are proud of India that is Bharat, be proud of the Bharat, be proud of India. We are not opposing anything. What I am happy about, Modi ji is afraid of India. Modi ji is making India
3 versus 3, big window, too small. We are going for
very much happy.
Sir, you are not happy. You are not happy.
Can I get my 10 seconds?
Okay. Will it be 10 seconds? I let Gaurav respond complete. No. After him I told Gaurav. I'll come to right now. Okay, Gaurav Bhatia's turn to respond. Gaurav Bhatia, the question somebody asked me, why did Atal Bihari Vajpayee not change the name earlier if this was so important? 1 minute. The question goes, Atal Bihari Vajpayee said India shining. Why did he not say Bharat shining? Your response, Gaurav Bhatia.
थ्योरी पे चलता है.
Arnab, Can I respond? First of all, Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji did a lot of historic things. So is Modi ji doing the same. And let me make it very clear, for the Samajwadi Party,
after that I come to you. Otherwise it cuts the audio layer. Otherwise it cuts the audio layer. Let him reply and then I come to you. Understand the problem. Thank you. Please, Gaurav. Windows to be made appropriately, please. Thank you.
Yes. So Mulayam Singh Yadav ji in the 2000
उसके बाद अनुराग जी, उनके बाद आपके पास जाऊंगा। ये संभव नहीं है मैं दो प्रवक्ताओं को एक साथ सुनूं। मैं समांतर तरीके से आपसे बात नहीं कर पाऊंगा अगर आप उनकी बात सुनिए उसके बाद आता हूँ आपके पास। मानिए प्लीज मेरी बात मानिए प्लीज लिसन टू मी। This is the debate in Bharat.
हिंदुस्तान है ये, आप हिंदुस्तान को किसी
क्या है भाई ऐसे?
गौरव भाटिया on the screen. Thank you. Please, Aditi, make the window.
आप हिंदुस्तान को किसी भी देश से कंपेयर कर देंगे। हिंदुस्तान सर्वश्रेष्ठ देश।
Thank you, please. I can't do all the cutting on the screen also, Gaurav. Now, come on. Thank you.
सभी तरह के लोग रहते हैं।
Thank you.
Let me show.
भारतीय जनता पार्टी के पास।
Thank you. Anurag ji, please, Shankar Mahadevan mat baniye.
जीतेगा इंडिया।
What did DK Barahua say?
भारत जीतेगा इंडिया। बोलो बोल के।
Okay, so Arnab, this is not the way. If you want this,
I'll extend the
this
debate.
is the standard of debating. It's fine.
Please understand my situation. No, please understand my situation. Gaurav, now continue. It's a very, I'm telling you.
It gives a very poor reflection.
I'm telling you guys know, Gaurav, somebody asked me, do you ever do exercise? I don't need to do any exercise. I burn 5,000 calories on the show every night. Please continue, Gaurav.
Okay.
Please continue.
I know. Yes, thank you.
God.
Arnab, you remember how DK Barahua, he said infamously, India is Indra and Indra is India. So they equated a country to an individual. That is the kind of thinking they have. And just yesterday, a Congress observer in Rajasthan, a Congress supporter raised the slogan Bharat Mata Ki Jai. Do you know what was done to him? He was reprimanded by the observer and he was told, raise the slogan Congress Party Ki Jai, not Bharat Mata Ki Jai. And what has Modi ji done? Modi ji has done Ayushman Bharat. Bharat, 50 crore Indians covered under the scheme. 5 crore people have benefited. Now, अरे चुप हो जाइए. होम मिनिस्टर कौन है? नीतीश कुमार को पता नहीं है.
हम तो बोल रहे हैं
स्वच्छ भारत
माता की जय.
अरे
इंडिया की
राजेंद्र गौतम कहाँ है? वो तो कह रहे थे कि ना मैं ब्रह्मा को मानूंगा, ना विष्णु को मानूंगा, ना महेश को मानूंगा.
I'm coming to you.
This is the level of the cacophony. Arnab, please allow me to complete my point. There is a mad lady sitting in your studio. She is suffering from verbal diarrhea. You call her.
No, that's all right. You please continue. After that, I'll come to her.
Arnab, my second point.
Yeah.
Arnab.
Yeah, go on. Complete your point.
You remember Swachh Bharat mission? Narendra Modi ji urged every Indian to join. It was opposed. Maybe because it had the word Bharat. And now 12 crore toilets have been built under that Swachh Bharat. Same Bharat net. 6.2 lakh
डिजिटल इंडिया किसने शुरू करा?
Why do they oppose everything that has Bharat?
Reena is responding. Reena,
they hate Hindu and they hate Sanatan. And India, you know, they say India.
Reena, we got 1 minute. Then Reena's 10 seconds to respond. Reena's 10 seconds to respond right now, ladies and gentlemen, on the debate. Reena.
Arnab.
To Gaurav. Reena to Gaurav.
I will not give her even 1 second
Reena to Gaurav.
रियल इशू ये है,
Reena to Gaurav.
रियल इशू ये है, जब से इंडिया का गठबंधन हुआ है, ये सारे के सारे डरे हुए हैं. इनके पास कोई इशू नहीं है. यही कारण है कि ये फालतू के इशू लेके आ रहे हैं देश में. जब इन्होंने इंडिया साइनिंग बोला,
Reena is responding. Reena, look, you're right. Reena, you're right. We need to
When we say Bharat Mata Ki Jai, you have a problem with that.
Only Bharat.
Culture of ours. The culture is saying this will be Bharat. By Bhavana comes up when there is Bharat.
He doesn't love Bharat. He doesn't love India.
Will this be an election issue? Tushar, will this be an election issue? 1 minute. Reena, next question. Reena, this is not 10 seconds. This is 7 75 seconds. Tushar, will it be an election issue? Will it be an election issue?
It's a civilization issue, it's a cultural issue, it's an issue that touches the heart of every Indian. These two parties which are...
I don't put location markers.
By the time the election happens, Aam Aadmi Party will be part of the
Is this an election issue, Mr. Sabharwal?
सबसे बड़ा गुलामी का प्रतीक तो अंग्रेजी है। अंग्रेजी में क्यों बोल रहे हैं? अंग्रेजी में बोलना बंद करिए। अंग्रेजी में बोल के अर्नब गोस्वामी कह रहे हैं
Come on, Reena. Come on, Reena. Rajagopalan, go on. Rajagopalan. On है.
तिरंगा भी भारत का है।
हिंदी में डिबेट करो, अंग्रेजी में नहीं। हिंदी। Why is he speaking English? गुलामी का प्रतीक है।
Talks about the word Bharat.
He's saying only
Bharatiya reverse the word Bharat, and this Dongi Ghamandiya group.
अरे ये बताओ कि 52 साल तक झंडा क्यों नहीं फहराया?
Rajagopalan on the screen. Rajagopalan on the big screen now. Rajagopalan. Tushar, Rajagopalan on the debate. Okay, now, Reena, you have to stop. Rajagopalan has to start. Go on, Mr. Rajagopalan.
हिंदी में बोलूंगा।
बोलिए।
अर्नब गोस्वामी रिपब्लिक डे टाइम पर सेम आम आदमी पार्टी का लीडर अरविंद केजरीवाल धरना दिया, रिपब्लिक डे को बंद करना चाहते हैं। वो खुद कह रहे थे आई एम अनार्किस्ट।
ये कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन की
कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन को भारत के बारे में बोल रहे हैं। अनार्किस्ट है, अनार्किस्ट है
और इंडिया का डिस्कशन
अनार्किस्ट है।
Mr. Bhadoria, volume louder. Mr. Bhadoria, volume louder in the studio. What is he saying? Mr. Bhadoria. Mr. Bhadoria, what is he saying? 10 seconds I give him that. It's a really hot debate. Bhadoria, I can't hear.
क्योंकि भारतीय जनता पार्टी जिसके प्रवक्ता जो बोलेंगे वो भी गुलामी के प्रतीक कहलाएंगे। क्या इस देश के अंदर में इंग्लिश बंद हो जाएगी? क्या कोर्ट के अंदर में इंग्लिश बंद हो जाएगी? क्या कॉन्वेंट स्कूल बंद हो जाएंगे? क्या अर्नब इंग्लिश में डिबेट करना बंद कर देंगे? क्या रिपब्लिक इंडिया में इंग्लिश में डिबेट नहीं होगी, हर जगह हिंदी में डिबेट होगी? तो इसके मतलब तय कर लीजिए कि आपको इंग्लिश इस देश के अंदर में अगर कोई बोलेगा तो गुलामी का प्रतीक माना जाएगा। ऐसा भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सोच होगी है क्या? क्या आप इंग्लिश को खत्म कर देंगे इस देश के अंदर से? इस बात को बताइए आप। और जो इंग्लिश में बोलेगा वो गुलामी का प्रतीक कहलाएगा। चाहे कोई भी हो।
Gaurav Bhatia, this is crazy.
And he doesn't know the history of Samajwadi Party.
N.D.A.
He's willing to listen.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's only hashtag only Bharat. We're having some exciting debates on our show, as you can see.
What kind of a spokesperson?
As you can see. And I can only tell you this. I promise you this, Gaurav. I promise you this, Anurag, and all of us. It's going to get even hotter than this as the elections come closer. Because on the other side, debate number 2 this evening, a very important constituent of the I.N.D.I.A. alliance says they want to eradicate Hinduism. The alliance wanted the controversy to go, but truly it's not going away anywhere just yet. In a few minutes.